Hello everybody, welcome back to Landric Plays, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, and welcome back to the space pad, where we are all slowly starving to death. We only have less than 1,000 kilocalories of food, and we have 5 duplicants that eat, is it 1,000 calories a day? So yeah, we're doomed. But on the bright side, our research just finished, so we can research something new. Is there anything that will give us more food? I don't think any of these are actually any use to us, is the problem. We probably want some sort of decor, just to keep everyone happy as they start starving to death, so let's grab that. Let's unpause it, let's start making as much food as we can. In fact, it's probably a good idea to just boost the priority of, well, all of this, just so we can get down as much in the way of farms as we can. Yeah, I don't know if there's any bonus we can get for farms. So there's the greenhouse, so we need a farm station for that though, which means we need to promote somebody all the way up to... Let's have a look at the jobs board. Farmhand. So I think they have to become a farmer, or possibly even a seasoned farmer, before crop tending. Yeah. Oh no, so we can do it... Yeah, so if we can promote them up to a farmer, then they get to use the farm station, or create the farm station, which will grant a bonus to the greenhouse. Or perhaps they don't actually need it. Who knows? Where is it? Greenhouse. Crops grown within a greenhouse can be... Yeah, okay, so... that might work, it might not. Oh, you've been buried. We gotta dig that out quickly. And then... copy settings, So we don't actually have any seeds, which is a bit of a problem. Oh no, please don't stop growing. There we go. There we go. Nice and growing. Oxygen, how's the oxygen looking? It's not looking great again. Certainly in the bedroom. We're going to need to do something. Perhaps I should flip the research over to... you're mostly done. So we'll get a little bit of decor and then we'll get those gas exchange tiles so we can start letting people go through these. Let's just queue up... Alright, let's just queue up, like, lots. Let's just queue up 20, that'll do. I don't want to put it on forever because I would rather they made the meal loaf, but they're making some. So we're probably not going to starve today. We'll last one more day. While you've got not a lot going on, we'll sort of do this. We'll mine this out a little bit more, just so that I guess the carbon the carbon dioxide all sort of flows down here like that. That'll be fine. And then we'll sort of fill that back in later or something. So hopefully that'll give the carbon dioxide somewhere to go. Aha, that research is done. Let's go back and do the pressure management so we can fix our airflow a little bit. And then what else do we want to do? Well, we can put down some... so we got a water cooler. We could put that down, create a little sort of a workroom type place up here. Yeah, I know there's a food shortage. You can stop telling me. Let's put a flower pot here, and a flower pot here, and a flower pot here. And we'll put some up here as well. So there are slightly better things we can do decor-wise later on, but this'll do for now. Aha, actually we're going to uproot you, because we're going to turn this into a farm just like this one up here, so we'll have tiles. Hopefully we'll cram in a few more delicious meal fruits like that. And with that in mind, I'll probably move them all up to this one. So we'll start moving these away from here. I don't know what we'll turn them into. Maybe a recreation room? Maybe something like that? Or maybe just another set of farms, and we'll sort of worry about how we squeeze them in. So we'll do that, and then... Nope, doesn't have enough room, does it? That's the problem. I mean, it's not like it actually matters, it's just me being... you know, I want everything to be lined up neat and tidy. But that's okay. So we can... disable the building? No, deconstruct the building. And we'll start putting everything up here. And again, I'll sort of prioritize... Where is the priority? We'll prioritize these just to try and get a move on with those so we can start producing enough food for everyone. You're creating the gas exchange tiles, or researching them rather, so that'll be fine. There we go, you can all research that. We're probably going to want some of those in the middle of here as well actually. Oh no, you're crushing our plants. Quick, max priority of those as well. In fact, I'll lower all of these to an 8 just so you definitely get this one done. Because we don't want that little plant to suffocate, that would be terrible. Let's see, copy settings for those, apply it to these, apply it to these. There we go. Chug, 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 chug. Good work. It doesn't look like there's a lot of oxygen there though. Yeah, that's all unbreathable, which means our plants are not going to grow. So I'm going to put down another oxygen diffuser, and I'm going to put it down here. And then hopefully we can... I'll probably actually put down one of those gas exchange tiles right in the middle here. So how many of these do we want? Anything. So it's 5 per duplicate, right? So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we deconstruct this one, we deconstruct this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, perfect. So we'll still actually need more, I think, for our because we've got 5 now, which isn't fantastic. Does that count as a bedroom? No. So this needs to get done as well to make sure everyone's morale stays okay. Yeah, I know there's a food shortage. You can stop telling me. Everything's terrible, I know. You are still managing to eat though. This still counts as a mess hall, so you're still getting a tiny bit of morale. We are certainly going to need more batteries soon if we're putting down more of these oxygen diffusers, because that's going to use up our power. I hope you can jump this gap, otherwise this is going to be a bit of a problem. You are only just growing, so we'll uproot you, deconstruct you, and then we'll move that plant up there as well. Okay, that sounded exciting, whatever that was. How are you? You're sort of... You're emitting dirt, lovely. Producing a bit of polluted oxygen. That's going to become a problem sooner or later, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Excellent. So we've done that research. I don't know what we want to research next. Maybe even going for more decor would be good. Or sanitation, something like that. Get some plumbing, get a shower, and then we can sort of work on this whole sort of, what's the word? Isolated, no, self-sustaining sort of bathroom complex. So let's go for plumbing, and then I think after that we'll probably go for the advanced research, but to do that we'll need a supercomputer. To do that we might actually want to get the power first. Maybe we want the jumbo battery now actually. Because we're not... let's go for that first, because we certainly don't want our water to run out. Because if everything else is going to run out, it would be a terrible shame if we fix our food crisis just for the water to run out, and in fact we're getting to that stage fairly quickly as well. So let's see, we had, was it 4x4 there, so that'd be 4x4 there. So this actually doesn't want to be dug out like this. And then we'll just have a little, I don't know, step here or something. Okay, so that's all coming along fairly well. We'll probably want to put some of those tiles like this as well. Possibly even... I'll put them here as... not there. Cancel that one. Just to make sure all of the air gets nicely diffused through our base. And I suppose if... as the oxygen producers are just here, we'll want to put them sort of here and here, just to make sure that gets done just the way we want it to. I'll close all of these. Everything will be fine. Stop bothering me. I know it's all terrible. We could have a new duplicant, but no. 5 is more than plenty, given the problems we're having. What sort of seeds have we got? We've got briar seed, we haven't got any mealwood seeds, which is a bit of a problem. We've got some blossom seeds, which I think will be technically pretty. These are all, yeah, slightly growing, so we'll probably harvest these now, and then deconstruct all these ones. So we'll move those seeds up there, and that'll give us, there we go, copy, paste, paste, like that. And then we'll sort of start our farm going there. So we're up to 9,000 kilocalories. I don't know how much of that is meal loaf, or other mush bars. Yeah, half of that is mush bars, but half of it is meal lice. So we are slowly pulling it back from the brink. I don't know if it's too little too late, and I don't know if everyone's going to have horrible stomach cramps because they're eating essentially dirt and water mixed together into a bar, which isn't great. Oh, Alyssa's charging up this. I think we can probably deconstruct one of these and move it elsewhere now. Nobody's built any of these flower pots yet, which is a bit of a shame. And I think we are going to have to tunnel out. Here we are, something like this. And then maybe we just do it like this. We have a slightly smaller one here. There we go, we'll do that. And then we can just put another pump. In fact, maybe I can even put it there right away. Plumbing, pump, just like that. Does that have to be... Does it have to be there? I think there's probably fine. Perfect. Let's take a look at the overall temperature. So it's still nice and sort of temperate in the middle of our base. Over towards the edge it is getting a little bit warm, and eventually we are going to want to put some sort of coal power plants or something there that will generate a lot of heat. So we'll want to make sure everything is nice and insulated fairly shortly. I don't remember where that is in our list of research. Temp shift plate accelerates or buffers heat dispersal depending on the material that we use. So I guess it might be that we want. In which case we'll need some refining materials to make ceramics and stuff like that. Okay, interesting. I don't think this is exactly what we want. I feel like there's a insulated tile. That's the one we want. This will allow us to insulate our rooms to make sure that our base doesn't start to heat up too fast. This does require the advanced research though, so we won't worry about that just yet. How are you coming along with that? So nearly done with the plumbing, and then do we go straight for sanitation? Perhaps. Yeah, so perhaps we go straight for sanitation, we set up the bathroom loop, and then we go into sort of power regulation, and then we build our supercomputer to do some of these advanced research. Or perhaps we go for artistic expression. There's so much we could do. I don't know what to do. I'm sure it'll be okay. We could get another duplicate. We went down from 9,000 calories to this. Oh, now we actually have to make a choice. Okay, let's go to the research. So, what did we just do? The pressure is too much. That's right, yes, sanitation. Go research that for me. Lovely. What's the problem here? We've got a flower pot with nothing in it, so let's put down a briar seed. That doesn't require light, so that can just go in there. Hopefully it'll make everything look a little bit nicer. And our duplicates are less likely to go crazy, which is always nice. So you're back to researching, you're running around, literally running around in the wheel. You're off mining, you're constructing. For some reason you're the chef and you're the... and now the miner's doing all the chef work. Interesting. I don't know why that is. Aha, we can now make the electric grill though, so let's grab that. And we're going to wire that up as well. And it looks like our wires are getting a little bit strained, so I think we are going to want to go for the power station possibly right away. Or I could just build some more generators and some larger batteries. In fact, do we have the larger batteries? I think that was a thing that we need to research as well, wasn't it? Power. Unlimited power. Yeah, we need the batteries first. Okay, so sanitation, power. Yeah, I think that's the way it's going to be. Okay, excellent. Whew, okay, so where are we going to put the power? That's the question. And what are we going to put here? I don't want to put the power here because that'll generate a lot of heat and it'll fry all of our poor plants, and that's definitely not good. We are slowly making more meal loaf. I'm tempted to even add an extra row of this. I think that might be a very good idea. The power, though, could go perhaps just in this bit here. We'll sort of insulate this bit off particularly. And for now it could just be manual generate. If it's manual generators, then this bit's going to be full of carbon dioxide and they're all going to choke to death, which isn't great. I think it might be an idea to put down just one algae terrarium somewhere down here to sort of start easing away this, and I can put it next to the pitcher pump. I think they might produce polluted water though, which would be a problem. We don't want that near the, well, our sort of water reservoir. Decisions. Well, we'll let that sort of all tick along for now. Yeah, that's a lot of carbon dioxide there as well, so we're going to want some of these ticking along as well. I'll put these here for now. You can definitely be deconstructed now. And you know what, you as well. You're not that far along, it'll be fine. You'll grow faster if I do it this way. Because I think you grow faster in a farm tile than a planter box, which is why I want to move everything across. I could be wrong. This could be sort of slightly pointless, but, you know. I've been wrong before. It's been known to happen. So yeah, our toilets are going to get a little bit jammed up, what with 5 duplicants using them. Hopefully the sinks are making sure everyone is relatively germ-free. Oh no, you're... Oh dear, you've got food poisoning. You've got food poisoning and you're making this. That might be because of all the mush loaf, or it might be because this wash base... Oh god, this is all covered in germs. And the ration box is also covered in germs. Good. No, not disable disinfect. I want you specifically to disinfect this, and all of this, and the wash basins too. Yeah, that's probably not great either. Okay. Could be better, could be worse. I think... You know what, I might use this... I just might use this for storage. It's kind of right in the middle of the base. Hopefully that'll work. Not ventilation. Stations? No. It's around here somewhere. Refinement? No. Ventilation? No. Plumbing? No. Food? Oh, maybe... Do we have to unlock it specially? No, there it is. Storage bin. In fact, I'll put a... Yeah, I'll put a bunch of storage bins here. Like that. Like that. And I'll put a ration box here. In fact, I'll put 2 there. Lovely. This one's going to have to be a tile. And then hopefully that'll help us keep the base nice and tidy. They won't need to leave all of this trash lying around, because I think this counts as very messy and that's going to make everyone unhappy. Aha, we finally finished this, so let's get the power regulation so we can get those slightly larger batteries. And then, yeah, perhaps we'll put the power generation down here. I think that'll be okay. It'll probably be okay. And I'll put an algae terrarium. I'll put 2 down like this. And just in case they do produce polluted water, I'll put a tile here, like that. Yeah, that'll be okay. It'll probably be fine. What is the worst that could happen? Aha! We've got lots and lots of lice loaf now. I say lots. Enough for about 2 days. But that's probably okay. So I'm going to start expanding this up here. Like that. Cancel this and we'll put another air tile. Airflow tile. Like that. Thank you. And that. And that. And then we'll hopefully try and do something like that. Keep all of this nice and relatively high pressure, so that we get as much oxygen in here as we can. And that'll keep our plants growing nice and healthily. Okay, so we can see this one. Oh, this one just needs fertilization, so that's okay. and that means we'll be able to support hopefully 6 duplicants. So let's, just for the sake of argument, take a look at these. Bottomless stomach is probably really, really bad because you're going to eat more. Several black holes and a trench coat, so no, we don't want that. Ranch could be interesting. We could try and sort of farm some critters. You're quite good at farming as well. You're very anemic, pacifist. Yeah, you're no, terrible, terrible, terrible. Do we want you? You've got some skills. You can probably do some bits and pieces. I'm going to print you. And on that terribly, terribly risky move, that may be a good point to end it. In fact, yeah, everyone's going to go to sleep. We'll start the next episode on a brand new day, and once more we'll see if we live. We'll see if I've doomed us all. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I hope you enjoy it going forwards, and I will see you all next time.